Utah-based Pluralsight is a company all about teaching people to know how to code, and a new acquisition will give even more people access to it. Pluralsight has purchased PeepCode, which is the leading trading source for professional open source developers. So what does that mean? Aaron Skonnard is the co-founder of Pluralsight and is here to tell us what exactly that does mean. All I know is that coding is the future of the world, essentially. So what does this mean for us here?
Well, what it really means is Pluralsight.com is going to have about 100 new online training courses that cover open source technologies, languages, and platforms. Traditionally, the Pluralsight platform has kind of focused on Microsoft and enterprise software technologies, and this really changes the landscape of what we're going to have in the future. And a lot of companies in Utah do use open source software, so I actually think a lot of people here in the state are going to be pretty excited about this.
Now, explain to people what open source software is, because it's exciting for us, with people who don't want to pay for programs.
Essentially that's what it means. It's free. It's stuff that you don't really have to pay for, that's developed by the community, for the community, and it's really changed the way businesses think about building software. Over the last decade, it's really changed the landscape pretty significantly. So, there's lots of languages like Java, like Ruby, things that are just available for the community to use, and that's the kind of stuff Pluralsight.com is now going to have thanks to this acquisition of PeepCode.
Now, do you go out and try to advertise, get more people involved, as more programs that are available, the open source coding?
Yeah, we kind of try to do two things at the same time. We try to get more customers that are using these things, but also we try to get more industry experts, teachers, to come to us to teach about these things on our platform. And it's actually an amazing way to share your knowledge with the world. We just announced about a week or week and a half ago that one of our instructors at Pluralsight is on schedule to make over $1 million in teaching fees this year alone.
You are kidding.
From the courses that he has published on Pluralsight.com.
That is amazing.
So we're there's, even though the open source software is free, and the way that those experts kind of monetize on their expertise is through teaching, through consulting, through helping companies use it. So Pluralsight.com is a very viable way for those experts to kind of generate a revenue stream.
And what about the younger generation, people who are already in school? I mean, this is really an opportunity for them to kind of learn different languages out there.
Yeah, so I mean, we kind of focus on professional software developers with the product, but we've been on a few times in the past to talk about our free kids programming courses that we have at Pluralsight.com. We have 3 or 4 today that are on the website completely free, and we have several more in the pipeline. If you go to Pluralsight.com/kids, you'll find those courses, and we've actually done lots of workshops in the state at schools to kind of help jumpstart that with that younger generation.
Absolutely. Well, we appreciate your time. Thanks so much for being here. How exciting. And what's so interesting is that some of those teenagers are actually multimillionaires because they've gone on to create some really interesting projects. So
absolutely.
We'll check back in with you. We always appreciate when you're here.
Thank you.
Thank you.